Every day after homework, Vikram looked forward to his favorite hour, 60 precious minutes of screen time. It had always been a simple pleasure, cartoons, educational apps, maybe a puzzle game or two. When his time was up, he would hand back the phone with a small sigh and run outside to play football or practice guitar. Life had a gentle rhythm, and Vikram was content. But everything changed the day Suraj introduced him to something new. Vikram, you have to try Battle Legends. It's an amazing game, his friend said excitedly. And it's not like other games. You play with real people from around the world. That afternoon, Vikram entered a world of dragons and castles, of strategic battles, fought alongside teammates he had never met. The graphics were stunning, but what truly captivated him was the thrill of real teamwork, the rush of victory shared with others. Good move, Phoenix Warrior, his teammates would type. That was Vikram's chosen username. Each battle felt more important than the last. Each strategy session with his online friends felt like the most crucial thing in the whole world. Beta, time's up, his mother would call from the kitchen. But now, those words felt like a prison sentence. Just 5 more minutes, Mama. We are in the middle of something important. For the first time, screen time didn't leave Vikram feeling satisfied. Instead, he would lie on his bed, mind racing with thoughts of battles he was missing, strategies he could not discuss. His mother noticed the change. Screen time used to help you relax, she said, watching him pace the living room. Now, you seem more restless than before. Please, Mama, just 10 more minutes. My team is counting on me. But rules were rules, and Vikram's frustration grew with each passing day. As his mother walked away with the phone, Vikram's hands clenched into fists. The unfairness of it all burned in his chest like a physical ache. At school, Suraj would describe incredible battles and secret discoveries. You missed the most amazing raid last night, Vikram. Each story felt like a knife twist, reminding him of all he was missing while others played freely. Then came the moment that changed everything. His parents were busy in the garden, and his mother's phone lay unattended on the kitchen counter. Vikram's heart pounded as a dangerous thought formed in his mind. Just 15 minutes, he told himself, slipping the phone into his room. The familiar rush flooded through him as he rejoined his teammates. This was where he belonged. This was where he felt most alive. Vikram! His mother's sharp voice cut through his concentration. She stood in the doorway, her face a mixture of disappointment and disbelief. What are you doing with my phone? Hand it over. No screen time for a week. His mother's quiet disappointment felt worse than shouting. This isn't like you, beta. I'm very disappointed. The week that followed was a torture. Suraj continued sharing his gaming adventures while Vikram sat alone, consumed with thoughts of what his teammates must be thinking about Phoenix Warrior's mysterious disappearance. One day, Uncle Ramesh and Aunt Priya came to visit. Vikram knew the adults would talk for hours. His mother's phone waited in her purse on the dresser. This was his chance. For 20 blissful minutes, he was back where he belonged. His teammates welcomed Phoenix Warrior with enthusiasm. Where have you been, man? The familiar excitement coursed through his veins. Vikram! His mother's quiet voice behind him made his blood freeze. Behind her, he glimpsed Uncle Ramesh and Aunt Priya's uncomfortable faces. The shame was overwhelming. The walk to the living room felt like the longest journey of his life. He had never felt smaller or more ashamed. After the guests left, his parents' disappointment hung in the air like a thick cloud. We don't know who you are becoming, Vikram, his mother said quietly. This lying, this sneaking, this isn't our son. That night, Vikram lay awake, consumed by shame and self loathing. For the first time since his divine visions began, he couldn't bring himself to pray. What would he say to Hanumanji? That he had become a liar for the sake of a game? 2 weeks into his exile from screens, the dream came. Golden light filled his room as he found himself playing Battle Legends once more. The familiar excitement mixed with slight anxiety. But even in dreams, fear followed him. His mother appeared in the doorway with a rage he had never seen before. "How could you?" she screamed. "After everything we have talked about." Her hand came down hard across his cheek, a sharp slap that sent shockwaves through his dream. "I can't trust you anymore, Vikram. You have become someone I don't even recognize." Terror and shame overwhelmed him. Dream Vikram bolted from the house, running blindly until he found himself in the neighborhood park. But this park was different, empty and bathed in otherworldly golden light. On a grassy hill in the center sat Lord Hanuman in his divine form, waiting with infinite compassion in his eyes. The sight filled Vikram with both relief and deeper shame. "Things have gotten so bad at home," Vikram whispered, unable to meet those gentle eyes. "Hanumanji, all I want is to play that game, but every time I try, everything gets worse and messy. What's wrong with me?" Hanumanji's voice was like warm honey. And he said, "I can see what is happening, my child. Tell me, are there things in your life you can enjoy and then easily let go of?" Vikram thought carefully and he said, "Yes, cartoons, football, reading books. When those end, I feel satisfied." And then Hanumanji continued, "And are there things in your life that leave you desperate for more when you stop?" Vikram knew the answer. The truth was hitting him. And he said, "Yes, Hanumanji, when I stop playing Battle Legends, I feel incomplete, angry, like I have been torn away from something vital." "Then you understand," Hanumanji said gently. "Each person has different strengths and vulnerabilities. Would you eat something you are allergic to because another child could tolerate it? You have no business engaging with anything you cannot enjoy peacefully and release easily." "But it is not fair," Vikram protested. "Other kids can play for hours." Hanumanji smiled with infinite patience. "Tell me truthfully, when you play for 1 hour, do you feel peaceful?" "No," Vikram admitted quietly. "I feel agitated, like I need more." The realization struck like lightning. The game isn't serving me. I am serving it. It has become my master, not my entertainment. Hanumanji whispered as the dream began to fade. True freedom comes not from having everything you want, but from choosing only what brings you peace. The next day, Vikram woke with startling clarity. At breakfast, he found his parents and said softly, "I need to apologize, not just for breaking rules, but for lying to myself. That game doesn't make me happy, it makes me desperate." When screen time returned on a trial basis, Vikram kept his word. He watched cartoons and played simple games, handing back the phone without complaint when his hour ended. Something miraculous also began happening. Some days, even after 30 minutes of screen time, Vikram would feel satisfied and choose to do something else, read, play guitar, or call friends. It was like he was using an inner compass to make his choices. One day, Suraj confided that he too was struggling with Battle Legends addiction. Vikram listened with compassion. "I want to quit, but I can't," Suraj admitted. "Want me to help you figure out a plan?" Vikram offered. He seems like himself again, his mother whispered to his father one evening, watching Vikram play guitar very contentedly, peaceful like he used to be. That night, kneeling before Hanumanji's altar, Vikram felt Hanumanji's presence more strongly than ever. Thank you, Hanumanji, for teaching me the difference between what I want and what is good for me, he whispered. True strength isn't fighting every temptation, it's knowing which battles to avoid entirely. When we choose only what brings us genuine peace, we discover a freedom no game, no screen, no external thing can ever provide. Trust your inner experience to make choices and choose peace. Like, comment, and subscribe for more inspirational stories.